I wanted to open up this video today with a saying that I saw on a Facebook post this morning. They had something to say along the lines of, in 6 months' time, you'll have two choices. One will be either you've got 6 months of progress or you've got 6 months of excuses, and I wonder which one you will be. This morning I had one of the most incredible experiences of my life. And if you know me personally, that's a big statement because I've done so much in my life. So this morning I had the absolute privilege of going to Bondi Beach and meeting up with two guys who run an organization called Called to Be Conscious. So there we were on the beach. We had time where we connected with another human being. We shared a part of ourselves with them, and we were allowed the space to be able to hold the space, or allowed the time to hold the space for another person to share something about their lives. And you see, as human beings, we need more of that. We need to be able to connect with others, be in a situation where we know we are being heard, validated, and acknowledged. It was such a cool way to start it off. Then we did some breathing exercises. Then we did awesome meditation on the beach. You could feel the beaming warm sun coming down on our skin. You could see the vision of the sand and the beach in the distance. You could feel the wind on your skin and hear the waves crashing. Just such a beautiful experience to have the opportunity to have. Followed by an ice bath. The ice bath, oh my gosh, I tell you, it was my first time ever experiencing something like that, eh? And it was such a moving experience, and for me on so many levels, to be in such a vulnerable position where I felt like I could even cope with this, could I even do this? As soon as you hop into the ice bath, and you feel the feelings that you would naturally feel in the body, and one of the suggestions is you've got to breathe through your nose, just and calm yourself down and regulate your natural neurological and biological responses. Where usually you want to have a reaction where it's like, but you have to just sit there in calmness and just have some behavioral flexibility and just sit with full presence and control. And it was just one of the most moving experiences that I've ever had, and that's what made today so incredible, was just being around a bunch of strangers. And so you jump in the tub, the ice bath tub, you had to go and make sure it's over your shoulders, and just sharing the space with two other strangers. So there were three of us in the tub. And for me, some of the things that were coming up is I wanted to give up. I really wanted to jump out of the tub. And the reason why I didn't is because I keep telling myself, come on, Devlin, this is a practice of self-care. This is a way of proving to yourself that you can do these sort of challenges, that you can challenge yourself. I also was thinking about the other two people in the tub, that if I was to give up, what would that mean to them? How much harder would it be for them to stay in that tub of ice if I was to get out? And then I started thinking about all the people's lives that I influence and change, and so many things just went through my body. I'm quite emotional thinking about this because it was just, for me, I love to be challenged and I love to be pushed to the limit, and I really was that morning. Let alone it was hard to get out of bed. It was raining hours before the event. At the event itself, the sunshine was awesome. And just to know that I even volunteered to say, yes, I'm gonna jump in the ice tub. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do this. A part of me had a bit of fear, but just in that moment, in that testing, trialing moment, where you just feel your body going numb, and you just have this wonderful experience. And it's something that I talk about all the time. Throughout this year, I'm challenging myself. This is going to be my best year yet. And I know that in 6 months' time, I will say that I have 6 months of progress. I keep thinking about my business visions. That, my business vision, by the way, is called Live with Excellence. Everything I do in my business with Mastery Mindset Coaching, it's about living a life of experience. And we have 3 values in my business. And those 3 values are to realign with your purpose, to reignite the fire within, and to redefine who you are. And that's all I kept thinking about when I was in that tub, or what it was like. Reignite the fire within, redefine who you are. I was so spiritually enriching. It was empowering. Like I was discovering a new side of myself. Like I could get through this. I could do this. You know, I can do this. It was profound. It was incredible. Fantastic on so many levels. It truly was. The intuition and the key takeaways for me this morning, which I'd love to close this video with and share with you all. Because it goes with what my theme for 2022 is all about. It aligns strongly with who I'm about, who I am being, and what I'm about with everything I do in my two businesses. My business with the Mastery Mindset Coaching along the lines of personal development, discovering yourself, overcoming your limited beliefs. And my other business, the Art of Wellbeing, which is all about health and fitness. And my key learnings that I want to leave with you all today, and my intuition that I had was, we as human beings, we're sacred souls, and it's like we are spiritual beings. We're so pure, and we go through practices where we hinder the pureness within us. And life is about going through challenges and going through pathways and going through obstacles to discover who we really are. And to discover who we are, we need to go through pain. And I get emotional because I've done this wonderful journey before. And it's so overwhelming when you learn to be free of the shackles that we create in our mind. It is so incredible when we get to truly live a life of experience, where you wake up and you love every day, and you love who you are being. Things that used to be a challenge are no longer a challenge. And the intuition I got this morning is just about really respecting human beings. Really looking after each other, being kinder to the planet, being more respectful to nature, not wasting a moment of our lives, making every day count. It's about finding ways to impact other people's lives. It's about finding times where we can fully savor moments every single day. Life is about expressing gratitude and expressing appreciation to people. There are people out there who are doing it hard. So many people you will come across every day. And this is all I keep thinking today. There are so many people hurting. There are so many people who need the tools and the skills and the resources that I have. There are so many people wanting to find a way out of being stuck. They want to discover how to truly live their life and live a life of excellence and empower their purpose and their vision. And those were the profound awareness and messages I got this morning. And you know what? You know what is even more exciting and incredible about today? As I'm about to go on another journey in 2 weeks' time. And that next journey is going to amplify and multiply what I just went through today. Today in the 1 hour experience. And I'm about to go into a weekend retreat of something else where it's all about spirituality and healing and discovering more. And I'm just like, wow, this is how I felt after this morning. I can't imagine yet. I don't know how to imagine what I would feel like after the weekend that's going to come up in 2 weeks' time. But I wanted to leave this message with you guys to say I had such an incredible time today, such a moving experience, and I want you all to have this. If you want to come on this journey with me, please reach out. I'd love to bring you with me, whether it's with the personal development field and discover yourself, or whether it's the art of well-being, with your health and your well-being. And even if you want to make a bit of money, if you want to make extra money in your life or discover more in your life, I'd love to help you out. I just feel so aligned with my purpose right now. I just feel so that there is a mission for me to fulfill, and there is a calling out there. Thank you everybody for listening to this video. I'm so glad to be able to share this message with you, and if there is anything that resonated in this video, I encourage you to please leave a comment below. This is Devlin, Tiki all the way from Sydney, and love and light to you all.